Now we are arriving at Zoo Negara.
Nothing else makes me feel high. She's like such a lie.
Today, I want to introduce one of the most unique animals you can find here at Zoo Negara, the sun bear or Malayan sun bear. Even though it's the smallest bear species in the world, it's incredibly strong and active. One of the first things you will notice is the golden crescent-shaped patch on its chest. Every sun bear has a different pattern, just like a fingerprint. This bear has a short, sleek coat, perfect for surviving in hot and humid rainforests. Another special feature is its extremely long tongue, almost 25 centimeters. Sun bears use it like a straw to suck out honey from beehives and insects from tree holes. They can climb very well and often spend time high up in the trees, searching for fruits, honey, and insects. Overall, the sun bear plays an important role in the forest ecosystem by spreading seeds and controlling insects population. Even though it's small, it's a fascinating and powerful animal worth learning about.
The sun bear is native to Southeast Asia and has one of the smallest natural distribution among bear species. In the wild, they are found in Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, and very small remaining population in Bangladesh and possibly southern China. Here in Malaysia, sun bears live in both Peninsular Malaysia and Borneo in places such as Taman Negara, Belum Temenggur, and Rampin, Raw Wildlife Reserve, Danum Valley, Babin Wildlife Reserve, and Maliobasi. Sun bears are strongly associated with tropical lowland rainforests, especially areas rich in breathing trees, honey, and rotting logs. They also use hill forests and even mountain areas when food becomes scarce. However, even though their range spans many countries, the potential population distribution is shrinking and becoming fragmented due to rapid deforestation, habitat conversion, and poaching. At Zoo Negara, sun bears are rescued individuals. Many were victims of illegal pet trade or habitat loss. Zoo Negara provides a safe and controlled environment that reflects Malaysia's responsibility in conserving the species, whose natural distribution is rapidly declining.
The sun bear is facing a growing number of threats. Most of it comes directly from human activity. The greatest danger is habitat loss. Large area of tropical rainforest, which is home for the sun bear, are being cleared for agriculture, palm oil, and logging. When these forests disappear, the sun bear loses everything it depends on. For an example, shelter, food source, and a safe space to live. For a species that relies entirely on dense forest cover, losing habitat means losing its chance of survival. Another major threat is the illegal wildlife threat. Sun bear are hunted for their gallbladders, claws, and sometimes even for their meat. Many cubs are captured after their mother are killed, ending up in cage as illegal pet or sold for traditional medicine. This cruel industry removes countless individuals from the wild and make it difficult for population to recover.
To protect the sun bear, one of the most important conservation efforts is saving its forest habitat. Since a lot of their rainforest is being cleared for logging and plantation, conservation groups are working to this area and restore damaged forests so the sun bear still have food, shelter, and a safe place to live. Another big part of conservation is stopping the illegal wildlife trade. Many sun bears are hunted or captured, so strong law enforcement, rescue center, and public awareness program are really important. When people understand why sun bears shouldn't be kept, aspects or used for traditional product, it helps reduce demand. Overall, these efforts work together to give the sun bear a better chance to survive in the wild.
Alright, as we all know other things about it, why don't you try knowing their interesting facts? Sun bears are the tiniest bears on the planet, but don't let it deceive you. These tiny forest ninjas can climb trees like monkeys, and also they have a tongue that is 25 centimeters long. That's long, right? And adore honey so much that they will tear apart logs just to eat it. They don't hibernate. They sleep in leaf hammocks high up in trees, and despite their cute looks, their roar is loud enough to shake your soul. For starters, they love licking their own paws for a long time, not because they're hurt, but because they enjoy tasting leftover honey or insect like a snake. When excited, sun bears make a puppy-like sound instead of roaring, and they often sit like humans, with their legs stretched out and their belly exposed, as if they're watching TV. And the strangest one, some sun bears collect rotting fruits not to eat, but to attract insects, which they eat instead. Weird strategy, but surprisingly clever. Akak pernah jumpa ke sun bear sebelum ni dan apa first impression akak?
Pernah. First impression saya, dia kecil dan comel.
Okay adik, adik nak tak bela sun bear? After researching and learning more about the sun bear, I realized how important it is for us to pay attention to wildlife conservation. I had no idea that the sun bear was the tiniest bear in the world, or that it was threatened by numerous factors, including habitat loss and illicit hunting. I became more aware of how much conservation centers and organizations like Zoo Negara do to save endangered animals while working on this project. It serves as a reminder that even modest deeds like promoting sustainable goods or raising awareness can have an impact. Overall, I learned from this experience that every animal has a story to tell, and that it is our responsibility to help preserve them so that future generations can continue to witness these incredible creatures. Thank you.
Visiting Zoo Negara and seeing the sunbears up close was eye-opening. Watching them move around, curious and playful, I couldn't help but think about the lives they might have had in the wild. It's so sad to realize that many of them lost their natural homes or were taken from the forest. Being here made me appreciate how vital forests are, not just for humans but for all creatures. This experience reminded me that protecting wildlife is not just a choice, it's something we are responsible for every day.
I realized how much the sun bear is suffering because of human activities. Their homes are destroyed, they are hunted, and they are pushed closer to people because they have nowhere else to go. What struck me most is how silent these humans are in their suffering. They cannot speak, protest, or protect themselves, yet their lives are changed forever by decisions we make every day.
After observing the sun bear at Zoo Negara, I learned a lot about how unique this species is. Even though it's the smallest bear in the world, it is very active, curious and fun to watch, especially when it climbs and uses its long tongue to look for food. Seeing the pale crescent mark on its chest also helped me understand why it's called the sun bear. This visit made me realize how important conservation is, because sun bears are threatened by habitat loss and illegal hunting. Watching it up close made me appreciate the effort taken to protect this species, and it reminded me that every animal, no matter its size, play an important role in the ecosystem.
I didn't expect to get emotional over a sun bear, but I did. I think it was the way it pawed at the tree trunk, or how it looked around like a child trying to understand the world. It reminded me to slow down and appreciate the small things, and also recognize the responsibility we have towards our wildlife. It made me think about how every animal has its own struggle, fighting for food, space, or safety. Sun bears face threats they never asked for, yet they continue to survive. That resilience made me feel both inspired and humbled.
That's all from us.
Thank you for watching. Bye.